the fact that I've been retired 11 years.
Yeah.
But there's no meat on the bone for me to fight somebody like Darren Till, who nobody really knows and nobody really cares about. He's a gobby scouser, spits when he talks, can't understand half what he's fucking saying. And he's got loads to say about me because he's trying to get the fight.
Oh, yeah. Charlie, because of me, not because of Carl, because Carl's just doing what Carl is doing. He's just building his YouTube, keeping clout, keeping his name relevant, because that's what he cares about. Well, like when I'm done with the sport of fighting, Charlie, you probably never see me again. I don't go to shows. Other than me messaging you then, I don't give a fuck about doing interviews. I don't actually really give a fuck. After fighting, when I'm done, whether my name's relevant or not, I'm just a man of very few things. Trust me on that. I won't really give a fuck about any of that. It's gone quiet because of me. Because what more is there for me to do? I called him out. It's been big.
The guy called Darren Till, yeah, he's been calling me out. He's been chatting shit basically. Someone sent me a clip of him fighting a guy called Masvidal. He was asleep. Is he woke up yet? Is somebody find Darren Till? Is he woke up? Can you imagine? See, this is what I'm talking about. You've got someone like Till calling me out. He's getting absolutely ironed out by Masvidal with half a punch that's clipped him on the chin. Can you imagine if a professional boxer, as myself, my sort of level, you know what I've done, you know where I've been. Can you imagine if I hit him with a right hand or a right uppercut straight on the very lane? It would be absolute wipeout.
Darren Till was out there. Yeah, I saw him. I said, not today, Darren.
I don't know what his problem is with the Cobra.
Yeah.
He's got to be realistic and realise that if he ever boxed me, he'd get fucking ironed out. Yeah? If you ever took him on in the cage, he might have a chance at beating me. But strikers are good in the cage. So I've got a chance. Because Sean Strickland is a striker. A lot of fighters don't go on the ground. He seems to think that he's going to walk up to me and kick me in the face if he sees me. He won't get within 2 foot of me. If he gets within 2 feet of me, I'll render him unconscious.
It's basically just like that to everyone in the boxing world right now, yeah? Fuck you. Fuck every single one of you. If you're not in my fight corner, my fight team, then that's what I think of you. Exactly that. So just keep doing your interviews and keep riling me up. Keep doing it, Carl. And it's like how Till can.
Carl Froch makes it crystal clear that Darren Till is all talk and no real threat. He acknowledges Till's size but dismisses his MMA past and his boxing ambitions as misfit noise. Froch's experience and skill put him leagues above, and he's not buying any hype Darren Till is trying to create.
He ruined his fight with, I don't know why he's an angry little man. Like, he behaves like he's one of these like small men, so he's quite a big lad. Like, he holds a bit of weight, he can fight a bit, you've got to give him credit where credit's due.
For sure.
But he got done in MMA. He wasn't quite at the races, he wasn't quite good enough to do anything. So now he's coming to boxing, the misfit stuff, trying to make a bit of money. Fair enough. Beat the drum, make what noise you need to make to try and get the fight, but a fight with me is not realistic.
Carl Froch makes it clear he could handle Darren Till easily, but his focus is now entirely on John Fury. He sees John as the one causing the most noise and thinks he needs setting straight. Froch is ready to teach John a lesson and stay in full control.
I feel like I might be the chosen one. I feel like it might be my job to finally shut this big gob shit up. All he does is run around, running his mouth, beating his chest, the ultimate man and all that bollocks. So John, for one final time, listen to me so it goes into that thick skull. I accept your challenge, but know one thing. When that first bell goes, I'm going to come over to your corner and absolutely stick it on you, Cobra style, and set about you and make a mess of you. You know why? Because you're a bully and you need putting in your place.
Darren Till is clearly frustrated and angry. He calls John Fury a useless bully and says Carl Froch should be the one challenging him. Till sees John's behavior as exaggerated and unnecessary, and he wants Froch to step in and sort him out properly in the ring.
I think he's a proper bully and he talks about fighting, man. I don't buy none of it. I don't buy it. Him and Tommy aren't fighting, man. Peter's a proper fella. I've been in this boxing world and I don't think I've ever heard anyone say a wrong word about Peter. I've met Shane. Shane's a very nice fella. I don't know how they feel about me now, obviously with the John and Tommy thing, but John's a proper bully. I seen what he done with Carl Frampton as well. He just don't do that. I think he picks his mark. I've seen him headbutt like lads half his size. I'll be honest. I just think John Froch, I think he's a bully.
Darren Till explains the tension between Carl Froch and John Fury. He points out how Froch responded calmly online, while John Fury reacted with aggression. Till highlights the contrast of Froch's composed approach against John Fury's ego-driven antics, making it clear Froch doesn't need to prove anything to hype himself.
You called him out, he's sitting there, he responded on his YouTube channel Was that ever discussed? I saw Kaller Sauerland of Wasserman say he was going to go to Nottingham and sit down and talk to him last week, so that probably would have happened by now. Any idea what happened?
Eddie Hearn is definitely potentially interested in the fight. Well, he would be. He's one of the smartest businessmen out there. We can't take that away from him, even though he's a top G, top Mong, top Alpha. Loves his, he's got a big ego. But I didn't know Carl was at the fight, to be totally honest with you. And then my coach got in the ring and said, Carl's over there, you know, going obviously, you know, make the fight. And I went over with a lot of aggression and intensity, and he was sat there like he wasn't bothered eating an apple. Well, if you're not bothered getting you certainly are bothered, because you're making YouTube videos.
Lennox Lewis praises Carl Froch's precision and boxing IQ, noting that size alone isn't enough against the Cobra. Froch's ability to read opponents and dominate with footwork and jabs makes him a nightmare in the ring. Even legends agree he can control the fight and finish with surgical efficiency.
So bigger, heavier, potentially, probably not stronger than me. I'm a machine.
Yeah.
I'm like genetically gifted and all that.
And it only takes one punch. And they're not good defensive fighters anyway. They go for the okey doke. You know what that means?
Yeah.
Give him one of those.
Give him a little feint.
Yeah.
Couple of feints, good foot movement, walk him into a shot.
Yeah.
Probably dominate him with a jab.
They don't know about body shots either.
So what are you thinking? Easy work for the Cobra?
Easy work for the Cobra. Can I be your coach, please?
Jump in the corner, man. Easy money for the Lewis machine.
Yeah. I want to be his coach.
Let's have a team,
all right,
man.
just go out there and knock him out.
Gareth A. Davies highlights how heated the event got, with both teams packed and tensions high. The drama shows how much John Fury thrives on chaos, while Carl Froch keeps his composure. Security may have calmed the crowd, but Froch's calm and controlled presence proves he doesn't need theatrics to dominate.
It could have been a huge brawl in there, because both entourages are huge, about 25 in each team. There's about 150 international media here as well in the mezzanine floor. It was still dramatic anyway, but thankfully the security did a great job as well and calmed it.
Darren Till calls out John Fury's lack of skill and labels him a bully, emphasizing that he cannot threaten anyone seriously in the ring. Till highlights his own peak shape and readiness, showing that he respects fighters who earn it while dismissing John Fury's hype as empty. It's a clear contrast between genuine fighting ability and mere bluster.
He's a fucking 30, 40-year-old man. Can't punch for save his life. He wants calm, he wants to face off calm. I ain't happening while I'm around, mate. You know what I mean? People have been chatting shit for years, saying, oh, they're gorilla, this and that. I'm in the best shape of my life. It's like welterweight Darren's back, and I got vengeance, mate. This is Luke, former UFC middleweight world champion. So I've got to...
Carl Froch calls out John Fury for thuggish antics and mockery, showing clear disdain for reckless behavior. Froch remains calm but firm, asserting that violence without skill earns nothing. His words reflect authority and control, positioning himself as the professional, while John Fury's antics make him the chaotic outsider who is destined to fail against real boxing intelligence.
He's behaved like a thug in a disgusting manner, and then he's able to just laugh it off and joke it off and say, you know what, anyone comes near me, they're going to get a headbutt. So it's kind of justified what he's done. He's been vindicated for what he's done, as in, yeah, it's okay to go around like that and behave like an imbecile, and then still laugh and joke and still threaten to headbutt me in belly. I've told you what I think about headbutting this too. You know that.
Isaac Lowe explains how John Fury's aggression escalates in public, showing his hot-headed nature. This gives Carl Froch an advantage as a composed professional who doesn't need theatrics to dominate. Froch's skill and experience shine against Fury's temper, highlighting that intelligence and patience often beat brute force.
You're getting a man's face in front of a hall with over 500 people. What do you expect someone to do? Pushing and shoving, and we all know Big John's quick-tempered, you know what I mean? But he threw the headbutt first, so it is what it is. But I think when you're getting someone's first and you're tolerating and pushing someone's head back, you...
Eddie Hearn notes the tension between John Fury and Carl Froch could erupt at any moment, showing how fragile Fury's composure is. Security is needed because Froch's calmness and calculated approach contrast Fury's unpredictability, proving that real fighters like Froch command respect without resorting to chaos.
You honestly think if these two come together like this, well, you know what's going to happen?
So what you going to...
I'm going to keep them apart by a wall of security.
Roman Fury boasts about defending the old man, but Carl Froch's reputation and skill put him on another level. No amount of hype or family bravado can match Froch's experience and precision. The commentary emphasizes Froch's control and professionalism, showing that he doesn't need to react to foolish taunts to prove dominance in the ring.
They're trying to pick on the old man, and the old man will go to town. But there's enough young men Well, we'll sort him out for them.
You want some smoke from Carl Froch?
I'll be Cal Froch.
I don't know you, but I'm backing Carl.
I'll get Cal Froch.
Pain Game highlights John Fury's endless boasting and empty threats, showing how he overplays his bravado to appear fearless. Froch's position is clear. He doesn't get drawn into meaningless chatter. Unlike Fury, Froch waits for legitimate challenges and only engages when it matters, making him a far more calculated and dangerous opponent. This clip underlines the difference between raw noise and actual ring intelligence. Froch sees through Fury's posturing and knows that skill and timing beat empty words every time. His ability to stay composed while Fury inflates his own ego shows why experience and strategy are vital in boxing. Fans can see that Fury's threats don't intimidate Froch. Instead, they highlight the gap between someone who fights for spectacle and someone who fights to dominate. Froch's discipline and focus make him a true professional who doesn't need to prove himself outside the ring.
Within my jab, or you will be getting ironed out. You'll be unconscious. You'll be snoring before.
Johnny Nelson praises Carl Froch's ability to handle situations calmly, while also showing he's ready to dominate when it counts. John Fury stirred attention and created chaos, but Froch uses that energy to his advantage, proving his mental toughness. While Fury relies on theatrics, Froch's combination of experience, power, and patience positions him as the likely victor. Nelson's insight highlights how Froch thrives under pressure, exploiting the mistakes and bluster of less disciplined fighters like John Fury. This clip reinforces the idea that chaos does not equal control, and that in boxing, composure, precision, and strategy outweigh loud threats. Fans watching see the difference between a fighter who talks to intimidate and a champion who fights to finish, making Froch the standout figure in this showdown.
Froch on fighting because I'm quite sure Carl's going to rip the life out of John after today. I think John did the job. John did the job and got the excitement going. Got people talking, that's exactly what he did.
The build-up has shown Carl Froch is all business while John Fury relies on theatrics and empty threats. Froch is mentally sharp, experienced, and precise, knowing exactly how to punish mistakes. Fury can shout and bully, but in the ring it's skill and strategy that win. If Fury somehow shocks the world, it would be pure audacity, yet Froch's focus, power, and tactical intelligence make him far more dangerous. This fight is where words meet action, and only one will prove who's stronger, smarter, and truly ready. Fans, get involved, share your predictions, and watch closely. This is going to be explosive.